so real or like familiar.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It
Mm-hmm.
feels real.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It feels real. It's like when you smell rain that hits the pavement. You ever smell rain? Can you
Oh, I
tell me?
love
Yeah, yeah. That reminds me of when I was a child too. Because to me, certain things don't smell the same anymore. I don't know whether it's because of the pollutants or the material that they use, and when the rain hits it, it doesn't come up as the same scent.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the time, if I do get that scent, it reminds me of when I was a child. Hmm. Yeah. But Pop and I love this movie, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to remember the name, but it has to do with memory and time, and where this young man went back in time, or it seemed like he did, to find a love that he had back
Mm.
then, and he actually went back and lived with her and loved her, and but it was his memory of her that made him do that.
Wow.
I think when I'm cooking,
Mm.
I have more memories, especially when I'm baking.
Mm.
And I love to bake. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. But and I think that's because I used to love to watch my grandmother bake,
Mm.
and she and I were very close for a long time. And I always try to remember the smells and the way she did things. And I still have not been able to, even though I used to watch her and she used to tell me to feel it and see how it feels. I still can't get, and I was trying to tell Chelsea that, even though I showed her how to make pie crust, I still can't get that feel of the pie crust that my grandmother made.
Wow.
And that was the best tasting, flakiest pie crust I ever had in my life. And I remember how it felt. And that's what I was trying to tell Chelsea. I said, I remember how it felt.
Wow.
Because she used to tell me to feel it. She would say, feel it. You asked me about a certain memory. And and baking reminds me of my grandmother in the kitchen. So she cooked mainly everything from scratch. Everything was fresh. Everything was from scratch.
Wow.
She
Mm-hmm.
made her own cakes. She made her own biscuits, her own pancakes, her own whatever. And the veggies, not just my house, most houses, back in the day, it was fresh. The fish man would come down the street and you would buy your fish right off from the fish man. He would clean it for you, and that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
but mainly baking, or maybe just at times cooking, has a good memory for me. I was 20 something.
29.
She passed away in 19 years. She passed away in January of 1979. My mother passed away in June of 78.
Oh, wow.
And most people say that she grieved herself, my grandmother, because my mother was her youngest child.
Mm.
And a lot of people say that she grieved herself to death. She died 6 months later. Yeah. Yeah, I was 29 when she died.
29.
It would be being happy mostly, feeling good about something that you want to talk about, or you want to share with someone else. It depends. I think the celebration depends on how the person feels about what it is they're celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it would be something that would be making me happy and something I would want to share with other people, mostly. That's what celebrating would be for me. I like to celebrate holidays, especially and I like to celebrate that because it normally brings our family together. We don't get to see each other that often, and family to me is life.